Mail call. Yes, we received mail from across the ocean or the pond or whatever you want to call it. Mr. Green at Green Universe sent my husband some Indigo Rose Tomatoes seeds. My husband's going to open this up real quick. All the way close. Ooh. Here they are. Indigo Rose Tomato seeds from Mr. Green at Green Universe. This is what my husband's going to use to mix together to plant the Indigo Rose tomatoes in. We've got some organic compost right here in this little pot. He's going to also mix some organic earthworm castings. You can put Epsom salts in, some Epsom salts. And we have this organic potting mix for, seed starts. So this is what we're going to put together, what he's going to put together. And are you going to take them out and mix them up in this? Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. We also have some Dr. Earth we're going to put in here as well. Again. So we're just going to dump all of the organic compost mix and all of the organic dusty. Woo.
We're just getting rid of it. We just want to use this because it's getting old.
Yeah, we had it for 2 years. Second or third year. Anyway, the organic seed starter, basically. Now he's going to put in some Dr. Earth all-purpose fertilizer, which is also natural and organic. Not too much. Some Dr. Earth. Okay. Like he said, this is just an experiment, so I guess he's not measuring anything. Now he's putting Epsom salts in. Lots of Epsom salts. And he's going to mix it all together. And
then we need to get some water and put it in here.
Do what?
Then we need to get some water and put it in here. Put the water in first.
So I'm going to go ahead and go get some water to add in here. And he's going to mix them together. And then when we come back, we'll have all the little seed pots filled with dirt, and we'll be planting the seeds. Be right back. Okay, now, through the magic of YouTube, the pots now have dirt in them. And this 18-hole planter also has dirt in it. And we went ahead while we were getting ready to plant the Indigo Rose Tomatoes.
We planted these seeds and they came up. Boom!
No, these weren't seeds. These were plant starts of sweet banana peppers. I said in my other video that I had actually never seen plant starts. But what I meant to say and what ended up on the cutting room floor, unfortunately, was I've never seen them with 6 banana peppers in a thing. They always sell them just one plant at a time. So that's the reason I purchased these, because they've never sold them that way where we live. They may sell them that way where you live. Okay, so now I took this little handy dandy stick that came off the tree. I loosened up the soil in the pots and made these little holes, which I'm going to drop. My husband wants me to just drop one seed in a hole. He doesn't want to put 2. So if one doesn't come up, I guess we'll plant another one later. So I'm going to go ahead and plant these seeds and pick a seed and drop it in the hole. There it is. I've got a seed in each one of these pots. So now I'm just going to gently take my finger and just lightly, or I could just take my handy dandy stick and just lightly push the dirt over the hole, just ever so gently. We, like I said, my husband wet the dirt so we don't have to water these now. We might water them tomorrow. But now the dirt's pretty wet, so there's no need to put any more water on the seeds at this point. Through the magic of YouTube, this is my magic wooden wand. Abracadabra.
Zippity doo dah.
Ta-da! Okay, so I'm going to show you here 3 of the seeds did not come up. However, 4 of them did. We've been keeping these in the house. They haven't been outside. So, and we did plant them when it was a little bit colder. So they're really not all that big, but I'm going to put pictures on Facebook of the progress, because I had pictures when they first came up and started coming out of the ground. But my husband, what he did was, because 3 of them didn't come up, he decided to plant, how many did you plant in here?
6.
He planted 6. Okay, he planted 6 more, and these have been outside the whole time. And we only got 3 out of this bunch so far. We're not giving up on the other 3 yet.
Only been in for a little less than a week.
Yeah, so they've only been in here for a week, less than a week. And look at our pepper plants. They're much taller, and we've got to get these in the ground. Now what my husband did with these banana peppers, he took 3 of them, and you can see he topped it off here. He cut the tops off of this one, and then these 2 over here, and they're starting to bush out. And the ones that we didn't top off are just growing straight up. So what we're going to do is probably top off the rest of the pepper plants, and then we're going to get them in the ground. Rainstorm come through today, and I told my husband that I thought these should come in the house because the rain was going to beat them down. But these are the ones that we initially planted. These are the 3 pots that we had. We actually had 4. We lost one when it rained and got cold a couple weeks ago, and then this is this is the last original Indigo Rose tomato that we planted that's still living. 5 Indigo Rose tomatoes coming up at various levels. He planted them all at the same time, but as you can see, these did much better than the ones we planted earlier. We may have planted them when it was just a little bit too cold. Even though we kept them in our house, they just weren't quite warm enough. So I guess for now, I guess we'll just say happy farming. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.